Witam was ponownie w grze Deus Ex Mankind Divided. I jedziemy dalej. Po prostu. Kontynuujemy misję poboczną, tak. Mieliśmy misję poboczną. Spróbujemy je sobie wykonać. O.
Back about your promotion.
O, super. What the hell? Wait a second. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Mr. Jensen.
Why are you calling me, Otar? The last time we spoke, you said we were done.
I also said I would teach you a lesson. You behave dishonorably, and treachery has a price.
Jensen? Jensen!
Kohler!
He was wrong to trust you just as I was. Neither of us will make that mistake again.
Oh no, you didn't. You did not do that. Zaraz, jesteśmy na tym terenie. O, żeż ty... Ale... O ty gnoju zasrany. Na piechotę, co? Tak. Stan wyjątkowy prowadzony. Jak mają niby to jeździć? Loading screen też wydaje dłuższy. No tu to, na tym terenie to naprawdę musi być piekło. Ten wciąż tu leży, ja pierniczę. God damn it. Oh fuck. Zarąbali go. Kuźwa. O no. Fuck, ty. Wszystko dlatego, że nie wtedy jakaś kamerka zobaczyła. Wszystko poszło w pizdu. Dobra. Taki jesteś cwany, tak? No to poczekaj. Niech ja cię tylko dam. Rowki i tak nie dostanę za niezabijanie. To już nie jedna osoba zginęła na tym playthrough, oczywiście nie z mojej winy. Będzie to pierwsza, która zginie. Do mieszkania.
Dodge is a mine. We'll set you up.
Daj mi chwilę. Oni spojrzą. Dobra.
You want the praxis, eh? Biocell, hypostim, pain.
That might be it.
Już z nim gadaliśmy.
Yeah.
Albo z jego odpowiednikiem. Tak więc przywijam. Strzelby akurat nie chcę. Ja, nie leci. Damn it. Czemu nie? No i gitara.
I'm good.
Dzięki, dzięki. Pierwsze to wkurzył mnie.
Dodge is a mine.
Jak mamy napieprzać, to już w ten sposób. Lista.
Adam, good. We need to talk, son.
What's going on, Seraph? Why the secure vidcall number?
I looked into Facility 451. It was a processing clinic, one of dozens set up after the incident to help augmented people recover. They were supposed to be places to heal, but they were run more like prison camps.
And?
And I don't think you got your new AUGs there. You said rescue teams dumped you in that clinic shortly after Panchaea collapsed, but your name doesn't appear on its entry logs. And it doesn't appear on any survivor recovery lists either.
They said I was a John Doe. Nobody knew who I was.
It wouldn't have been hard to find out. Your augmentations have serial numbers. Or at least the ones I had installed into Adam Jensen did.
Why are you so sure I didn't get these AUGs in Alaska? Orloff was there. I spoke with him.
You said he was using an alias, McFadden. I looked into it. Casper McFadden didn't exist until the day you regained consciousness, which was 1 month before you escaped the facility.
Okay, so where was Orloff?
Not in Alaska. He was with Tai Young Medical for a while, and in the spring of 2028, his name pops up once or twice in the Baltic region. Then he dropped off the grid, and McFadden shows up.
So what does that prove? Orloff is McFadden, and McFadden is Orloff. None of it connects him to me.
Except for the AUGs which Orloff designed and nobody else knows how to install, let alone make compatible with a competing system.
Are you suggesting all my AUGs are new? Even the ones you gave me?
I'm not suggesting anything. I'm telling you, all the AUGs we ever installed had registry codes, and they're not hard to trace.
I know my AUGs, Seraph. It took 2 years for my body to get used to them, to unlock all their potential.
2 years? Really, Adam? One of which you don't remember because you were allegedly in a coma in Alaska. Look, son, all I'm saying is it wouldn't have been hard to identify you, but for some reason, that never happened.
What are you trying to tell me, Seraph?
I'm sorry, Adam. There's not much more I can say. There's some conclusions you have to make for yourself. All I know is the deeper I dig, the more questions I have. Orloff might have had answers, but as soon as you found out he was in Prague, that he'd been visiting Prague periodically ever since you started working with TF-29's division there, somebody killed him. You tell me what it all means.
I can't. Not yet.
Well, if you ever do find out, give me a call. Until then, take care of yourself, Adam. Be careful.
Thanks for the help, Seraph.
Okej. Mission complete, tak? Zostało nam jeszcze to. Cóż zaraz czekać. A nie, to mnie każe iść gdzie indziej. Tak samo jak to. No za... nie, dobrze.
Celem městě platí zákaz přecházení. Kvůli rostoucím nepokojům v komplexních sílech byly akční silnice uzavřeny.
Trzeba tylko sprawdzić, czy jest przeładowany. Po co mi drabina? Miejsce wygląda dość znajomo. Przynajmniej na pierwszy rzut oka.
Scan initiated. Access granted.
Very good.
Tall, dark, and augmented. Over. Welcome to the underground.
Hi.
I owe you an apology for hacking your info link.
Don't sweat it. I'm assuming you had a good reason.
Samizdat's usual channels are all bugged. I couldn't risk an audio communication being traced back here.
You're little K, right? You don't sound local.
I wrote some things that made me have to delocalize a long time ago. Been living story to story on a Schengen visa and a language implant ever since. Never expect a short story from a long-form journalist. You want to know why I brought you here? The police raided Samizdat last night, cleared us out. We were broadcasting until they pulled the plug. Radios, flyers, mail bursts, the makeshift media van, getting the message out to our subscribers if they needed a refuge. As you can see, it went a little wider than we anticipated.
This isn't what I call laying low. Aren't you afraid the police will find you again, finish what they started?
They already got the cake. Bones, the backup servers, even the shitty coffee machine. Enough for them to call it a win and get back to indiscriminate brutality on the streets.
Where were you when this happened?
Right here. Running our little home away from home. Our sources tipped us off about the martial law. Either we could write about it and throw our hands up. Boy, I sure hope this massive rights violation doesn't end up being too awful this time. Or we could enact a readiness plan and really do something.
Yeah, when we first met, I called you pamphleteers. I guess I should apologize.
Oh no, we were pamphleteers. Now we're pamphleteers, jury rigging an underground railroad.
So are you running a resistance cell here or a campaign room?
Why not both? Now Samizdat has a captive voter base we could run for the Senate.
It's organized resistance then.
Peaceful resistance. We're working together to get people under the cordon and out of Prague. It's a happy accident of a police state. Well, I say happy when everyone's repressed, they can see past their prejudices.
Or they shift the blame. It's gonna take a long time for those prejudices to heal.
As long as certain people can profit from keeping the wounds fresh. But you knew that already.
What happened to Kay?
Kay is me now, according to the Samizdat Manifesto. It's all very third-wave socialist with a dash of martyr complex.
Good to know. But I mean, what physically happened to him?
Right. His name is Yarek Drobny. He's being held by the police along with Bones. No contact, no bail, no rights, plausible deniability.
He must have known the risks.
Well, he was open to the existence of risks. When you showed up, it should have been a wake-up call, but you were reasonable. The state isn't reasonable.
I'm pretty sure you didn't call me to put up posters. What's the deal?
We've made a plan. We're getting people out of the city, starting first thing tomorrow. I want Yarek and Bones to go with them, but first, we need to bust them out of jail. Tonight.
And you think I'm the kind of guy who breaks into police stations?
Are you telling me you're not?
Dobra.
Fine, I'll get them out. They're being held in the temporary police station downtown.
Yes. By the Monument Metro. Once you're clear, take them across the plaza to the Uneda cleaners. We've cached everything they need for a long road trip along the old NATO decommissioning zone.
That's your escape route? Puts getting them past the state police into perspective.
It works on paper. And gives them these new identity documents. A lot of new identities.
So we have a new mission. Yes.
Too many people.
Dobra.
You'll have to borrow more trucks. Can we get back into the city trucks?
Jedzie. Próbujemy sobie to zrobić teraz. Oczywiście nie wiem, czy starczy czasu. Jej. Oh fuck. Tylko idziemy tędy. Ej. O, dupa. Aha. Ja sobie gdzieś tam jestem. Już tyle Nieaktywowany, nie?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
wszystko idzie się jebać. Pizdu.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Dobra, dobra. Mailami. Jeszcze dużo drogi jest przed nami. Czytać. To działa. Nic na jajce. Wow. Tak, jeszcze musi się z tamtym rozprawić. Cholera. Się wszystko spierdoliło. Cały świat poszedł w pizdu. Aktualnie jeszcze u mnie jest śnieg, gdyż nagrywam to w styczniu. Ale cholera wie, kiedy będzie dobrze. Bardzo późno. No, doszedłeś już? A już doszedł. Na spokojnie, czekaj. No, na spokojnie, co na spokojnie? No, tu się z kimś... do teatru mam być, tak? To nie jest tak, gdzie wcześniej nie można było wejść do... Tak, ale wcześniej nie było dostępu. A tu się muszę jeszcze z kimś spotkać. ratunki do wyrównania. O nie, nikt moich ziomal nie będzie tykał. Wyście to zrobili. Popełniliście fatalny w skutkach błąd. Fatalny oczywiście w skutkach dla nich, nie dla mnie.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiate. Access granted.
Thank you. W końcu trochę strzelaniny, co? Porządnej. O, fall back. Kuźwa, serio? Gnoju gazociągiem? You for fucking real? Muszę aż 2 łapnąć. Ja pierdzielę. Trzeba sobie walnąć odporność na to gówno. No naprawdę. You shouldn't have done that. Nie trzeba było do moich ludzi się czepiać. Zabijać jednego z nich. Synu. Będziesz miał niespodziankę, jak wrócisz. Nie potrzebuję do strzelby. Pistoletu tym bardziej. Nie wiem, co to było, ale biorę. A teraz to się bój, to tak?
Sakra! Go away! Go away!
Gdzie jest tamten grój? Gdzie jest ta pizda?
They claim the U.S. government is not doing enough to protect them from augmented crazies.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Dobra,
Troubled times indeed. This is Eliza Cassell.
tyle, naprawdę. Co za gnój. Strzelby, niepotrzebne mi do strzelby. Cieszę, że go wcześniej okradłem. Gdzie jest ta pizda? Wypadł stąd.
No good.
O gościu, ja cię dorwę jeszcze. Nie uciekniesz tam przede mną, nie myślę. To sobie nie ma co. Mała rekompensata. Będzie miał ten niezły widok. Jak zwróci sobie tutaj pindola.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Open up. Amunicję do karabinu spięcego. To się sprzeda. Albo jak będę chciał sobie kupić znowu karabin. Pistoletu, nope. A, takie buty. No, drodzy państwo, drodzy panie, drodzy panowie, ja was zostawiam samych. Zestaw zwłok. Już w sumie pistoletu bym wziął. Nie, mamy karabin. Więc państwa żegnam. Żegnam się z państwem. Nie, ja będę to sprzątał. Dobranoc. O kurwa. Niestety gościa nie znalazłem. Jak było widać, tak? Ale trochę uszczupł się zasupł. Okej. Wcześniej ich nie było i nagle się zjawili. Jademy. Bawimy się w skradanki. Nie jest Metal Gear. Whoa. You fuck. Oh my god. You have fucked it up. Whoa.
Feel like we're being watched.
Jeszcze trochę. Tak? O, tam już widziałem, ktoś mnie zaczął wypatrywać. Jak tylko wyjdę z tego, dostanę film. Aha! O, luk. Biorący padel. What are you doing? In a times like this?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
O, fuck. O, dupa. Miej broń w pogotowiu. A, to jest główna misja. No. Szybciej, szybciej, szybciej.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Well, that's a good start, man. First, you have to see that your things are being pulled by crooked bolts and big forces. Then you can stand the
What?
And you know what would be another good start?
Our
Letting
old
us
military-industrial
both fail, you
friend.
fascist assholes!
You here
Oh.
to free us or interrogate us?
Czekaj, czekaj, czekaj. Would you look at that?
The press wants to be free!
Aha, gdzieś tu musi być jakiś... ten... przycisk do... otwarcia celi. Pewnie to. Zapisz na zaś.
Anomaly
Od
detected.
razu.
Trace program initiated.
No i dobra.
Access granted.
Jep. Ile szafek. Biorę. A, to łąkowy biorę. Jasne, że biorę. Strzelba. Oh my god. To z bębenkowym magazynkiem. Przeciwpancerna. O kuźwa, to musi niszczyć. Ale nie. Nie biorę taki. Może na innym strzelicu będę się bawił. Na razie mi ten automat starczy. Strzelby. Pistolet 10 mm, amunicja. Pistoletu biorę. Karabinu z 5 biorę. Pistoletu MP. Przeciwpancerna do strzelby. Karabinu bojowego. Przeciwpancerna do karabinu bojowego. Automatyczny. Już, zaraz, spokojnie. Oni nie uciekną nigdzie. Przynajmniej beze mnie. Okej. Jeszcze z nimi zagadamy. Będziemy kończyć.
The press wants to be free! You! I knew it, man! I knew you were one of them all along!
Do I look like I'm one of them?
I can feel my hands right now, but if I could run a search for shadowy extra-government agent on the net, pretty sure it's all you.
Fair point. What happened? You pulled a Freedom of Information speech on the state police?
Ha fucking ha. They didn't wait for a speech, man. Lesson learned. Smash the state before the state smashes your nose.
Little K asked me to get you out.
She's the K now, man. I'm a liability to Sam's dad.
She cares about you, Yarrick. She didn't want to leave you or Bones behind.
Always was a cool cat, man. One of the good ones. She wrote The Wheels Come Off 16 years ago, and the conspiracies just keep checking out. Everything except the gray aliens, but who's to say that's not a metaphor?
If she wrote the book,
I don't believe in authorial intent.
I might have known you wouldn't keep your heads down during the riots.
This is what a radical news source lives for, man. Lives and dies for. But the helmets on the streets, the extreme peacekeeping, that's not about the Gollum riots. How are the Augs gonna get over here? Carpool? No. Someone, somewhere wanted the cops to clean house in Prague. And this is just the beginning. What if they could call martial law anywhere, anytime? Cops without borders.
That's your prediction, huh?
You can take it to the bank, man. The Palisade Property Bank.
You told me you were a liability to Samizdat. How do you figure that?
Because the cops burn me, man. Exposure is death. They didn't have to ask a single question. Just took my DNA off their knuckles. My high school dropout date, my sister's parking tickets, my darknet proxies. Oral cemetery.
Oral cemetery?
They didn't get a lot of mainstream airplay. Anyway, a little case shouldn't have sent you. Samizdat has to be bigger than any man or woman.
Samizdat is bigger than you now, Yarrick. The Resistance reached further than you planned for. You want to fall on your sword, there's a better place to do it than in a holding cell.
Whoa, whoa, you know I use the term liability real broadly.
I warned you about picking a fight with Picus. They've got a lot invested in protecting the message.
Would I be talking to you now if Picus had got to us? I mean, does Eliza Kassan have a sense of humor? All those bombs going off lately. What's one more in the sewers? BTW? Those are all rhetorical questions.
You don't say.
But they're trying, man. Bones heard the cops talking about extraordinary rendition. What a wonderful connected world we live in, when they can pin an acronym on you, ARC, NSF, who gives a rat's ass, and ship you off to a black site on the UN's credits.
Just how many states are you an enemy of?
All the corporate ones.
There's a way out of Prague for you both. The Samizdat Resistance has organized everything. We just need to keep our heads down and get to the cleaners nearby.
The cleaners? Irony. Wait, you mean going through the cops?
Zaraz.
There's a police locker in the corner that should be stocked with uniforms. Find something that fits and try to look convincing.
Oh fuck.
We need the cops to think you're one of them. Good. It's time to go.
O. Dobra, time to go. Time to go. To sobie zrobimy w następnym odcinku. A więc ja jak zwykle dziękuję za oglądanie. Zapraszam do następnych odcinków z tej serii i do innych serii. No i na razie.
I think we can
Cześć.
finesse